god. This is amazing. Huh. What? I forfeited? How did I forfeit? What the f? Oh, it's because I left the area. Damn.
G'day fellow creatures of the internet. This is the most must-see Argonian here on YouTube, Bruzo Dragonius. And for this video, I'm not only going to do a game review on the DLC chapter to Elder Scrolls Online Summerset, but just through the magic of movies and that, I am going to take you there myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, furries and gamers, and a bit of both like me, or you're just fans of me as a creator on YouTube, or just an anthropomorphic lizard man. I would like to welcome you to an island that is bigger in size than in west of Oregon. The place that the newest DLC chapter of Elder Scrolls Online and the very 3, now 2 island archipelago that it's named after. Summerset. The place itself is one of the most amazing places that I have ever been so far in Tamriel, and yet so far in Planet Nerd. More so if you're one of them elitist, fancy pants, snooty, dry skin high elves or Ultima that like to call me and the others that isn't the same race as you as an Afem, or the rest of us foreigners who you claim should not step foot on your island motherland, simply because that is the main heartland to you guys, the High Elves. Summerset is one of the best vacation spots to visit to the continent of Tamriel when it comes to gorgeous scenery, combining its environmental features of much more interesting abundance of wildlife native to the island, such as the salamanders the size of your fully grown adult crocs that actually kill you, and griffins that like to tear you limb from limb just so they like to eat the meat for your bodies. Those of which you can adopt as your companion once you pay your crowns to get the DLC chapter. But what really sucks about these vanity pets are they're only cosmetic animals that like to follow you around and keep you company and not contributing by actually fighting beside you like all other pets in the game. But I must admit, the griffin pet, in my opinion, that you have is really, really cute. Especially with its tactics. Same with the salamander you get. Plus there are some other native animals frolicking around there as well, but to name a few would make this review even longer. And it is really a surprise that I'm making this a huge effort that is not like me to write a Word document I'm reading off as a script for this game review disguised as a travel documentary of the 2 extra islands in the archipelago. Oh! Did I mention that there was a 3rd island that resided by and housed a world headquarters of the Sigic Order? The neighbouring paradise Artaeum used to be there and once in the Summerset Isles, but just to defend their homelands, the Sigic Order literally wiped the island off the map of Tamriel to protect themselves. Which I think is smart, by the way. But back to Summerset, the cities within this island are such amazingly beautiful and some high-rise architecture, including but not limited to the Crystal Tower itself, the capital that is Eleanor, and the Illumination Academy. I have learnt so much of the culture of the and customs of the Ultima race. I have now learned the new skill of jewelry making, which has little use to me as an Argonian warrior protecting both Mundus, Milky Way galaxies, and pretty much the universe from evil and its own apocalypse. Not to mention that I have met some of the most interesting locals in the island that has their own stories that which they would be kind to tell me, including the actor that I met in Relenthil, who as a twist was a mile high elf who his sister wanted to join her as a Sapiac. who transitioned into a woman just to join a local theatre troupe called House of Reveries. As now a female, her name is similar to her stage name, which is Alchemy. Now about that is the reason I was going to Summerset. It's no holiday for me whatsoever. It was never meant to be, despite me enjoying my stay. Be it as going to a zoo that ended up like a reminder of me of Isles Uber in a small scale in the days of Jurassic World, only because some sorcerer decides to want to weaponize the entire Indrik population for herself. Starting with Queen Irene's prized pet. As well as exploring the rest of the island, I was recruited by Queen Irene as a soldier in a mission to investigate and stop whatever new threat that conspires to the island and the rest of the planet Nirn, not only to Tamriel, alongside some political unrest that has, as the most of the native population are protesting the decree of the Queen of the Aldmeri Dominion herself officially opening Summerset to outsiders. Not to mention that I was assigned to partner with my good friend Razandar, who is a Khajiit, and also is in fact, to me, is what other fursuiters call a suit mother, because he made my human disguise. But he's also there, like other missions, as the Queen's eyes. Or in other words, the Secret Services agent for Queen Irene herself. Another new feature of the ESL chapter of Summerset, which I find should mention, which is another brand new skill line it adds to the game, is something that could be a class, in my own opinion, like the Warden is to the Marine chapter. To grow this skill line, you must do the side quest for the Sijic Order that starts off with having to set sail to Western Corridale to retrieve the artifact I've friended that can be a pain in my scaly backside, the Ogre of the Obscure, followed by closing the breaches of Summerset, then some parts of the Tamriel mainland, as well as the artifact responsible for those breaches, which is the Staff of Towers. If you play the first ever Elder Scrolls game the DLC is based on, which is Arena, you may get this nostalgic feeling to all of the guests, including the monotonous Sijic side quests. Well, at least I consider the Sijic side quest as monotonous, because in most parts of it, you go all over whoop whoop in Tamriel sealing time breaches. At least you have the company of Mate and your crystal mate with you on your journey to seal these breaches. Not to mention that at least I helped you.
Like what? I did most of the work finding these breaches, locating the crosses on the map of each region, and I do my damn best to go to them after I rescued you from some box in Western Corridale, and all you cared about after I sealed the time breaches in Summerset is adventuring with me in the mainland, and then you gave out useless tracks I know of, or has nothing to do with the task at hand.
Hey, but I did my fact of my work for your information, as my ramblings of different areas are clues to these breaches.
Well, I guess some credit goes towards you, and at least I'm lenient enough to set my end of the bargain and free you from being stored in being some museum in a city college of Artaeum, my crystal-headed mate. That could have been an exhibit if it weren't in a museum, if it weren't for me.
Remember what I said what else I'm able to do, Bruzo? And telling you about it on the video will give away too many spoilers for the folks who hasn't played this chapter, and at least you gave away too many yourself.
Okay, I forgot, and I know that as is that I gave away the spoilers, so I'll just put you down before I make this video any further of us as it's next being played. So anyway, for all that, I'm going to rate this DLC extension 8.5 jars of Hyssop out of 10. So anyway, if you do enjoy this review, make sure you do so by showing me or by clicking the thumbs up button if you really like my content so far, or if you've been the first person, actually, or if it's your first time being in watching this video. And if you do enjoy it, make sure you show your support for me by pressing the subscribe button. And not only that, but also press the bell icon so you can be the first person to know. There's the usual links to my social media like Amino, Twitter, Facebook in the description below. And if you want to follow me on or friend me on PSN, or if you want to play with me or whatever, my gamer tag is Bruzo21. Thank you so much for subscribing. Make sure you share this with your friends if you have already. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I love you. You guys are so awesome. This is the most must-see Argonian on YouTube. Bruzo Dragonius saying, I love you, and as always, may the East guide you all. Bye for now.